Hey guys, Gigabyte here. So basically yesterday I was passing by Target and I don't usually find things there, but when I do, it's usually like amazing finds. So I went there yesterday and I saw all of these things in the bin. And thankfully I was able to get all of them without being caught. So I guess let's just get straight into this. The first is this Samsung i9T9, I believe. It's a Samsung Galaxy S2 from T-Mobile. It works perfectly fine besides the cracks, of course. It's on Android 4.1.2 and I installed Nova Launcher on it. Has a nice icon pack as well. I'm going to be buying it a new screen and housing for $25 so I can hopefully put a custom ROM on it and just mess with it. The next phone is this iPhone 3GS, 8 gigabytes. Works completely fine. Beside the power button, it just doesn't work. So yeah, that's also why I have all the phones turned over, because the screen doesn't turn off. Unless I turn on assistive touch, but I don't want to. Next is this black iPhone 4S. This one's locked. It's 16 gigabytes. One of my friends is going to try and help me contact the owner so I can get rid of the iCloud. He messaged them, but he doesn't know if it went through because they probably have iMessage and doesn't know if the thing he uses works with iMessage. So yeah. Next phone is another iPhone 4S, 16 gigabytes in white. This one also has a passcode, same thing as the other one, except this one's not cracked. This one, as you could tell, is. So this is a nicer variant anyways. I like the white 4Ss more. Next is the 16 gigabyte iPhone 5C. This one actually had an iCloud, but I was able to get it removed, and I'll tell you more about that because it relates to the SE. But yeah, so this thing actually has a bad home button. I don't know, I'll probably fix that, but basically it wasn't working. It was dead when I tried to plug it in, but I swapped the battery with the 5S battery because the 5S and the 5C batteries are the exact same, besides capacity-wise, but they still work together. So I put it on a 5S battery because originally I thought the LCD was dead. But I put the LCD on another iPhone 5S and it worked. So I put this LCD back on this one and I put in a 5S battery and it turned on and it works fine. It just has a passcode. It's on iOS 10.3.2. I should have remotely wiped it, but I didn't. I signed out of the iCloud on the SE first, but yeah, I'll get into that. Next is the actual iPhone SE. This phone actually took 5 hours to charge. It was stuck on the dead battery logo. I literally opened it, swapped out batteries, but with the other battery just boot looped for some reason. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I just left it plugged in, and when I came back to it, it actually turned on for some reason. So yeah, the battery, I think I know why it didn't turn on, because the battery always reads it's at 1% until it's like very tip-top charge. It's been at 1% ever since last night, and it's basically the next night, and it's still been on. So yeah, I don't even think the battery isn't even that bad. I think it's just showing that the battery health is bad because it always thinks it's at 1%. So yeah, that's really weird. Maybe it's related to it being dropped. But yeah, the screen works fine. Basically, it had a passcode. I guess the passcode, and it was 11111. So I went into the phone to try and remove the iCloud. And while I was going to put in my Wi-Fi password, the iCloud keychain logo popped up. So I clicked on it, and I found all of the dude's passwords. There's 3 main passwords. So I used those to sign out of the iCloud, and it worked. But basically first, this thing is actually on iOS 12.2, so this thing was used fairly recently, as you can see right there. So yeah, he was still signed in to the iCloud, so I just removed the iPhone 5C from the iCloud before I did that. So yeah, now this is also off. I just need to restore this. I'm going to be making a restoration on this video right after this video. But yeah, so I signed this out of the iCloud with the 3rd passcode that I tried, which was my last one, thankfully, and it works fine now. Besides the battery, which I ordered a new battery, and I'm going to be swapping screens with a 5S that has bad Touch ID. So, yeah, this thing is also on AT&T. I'm going to get it unlocked, and the only major issues are with the dents on the corners and a little ding, which is annoying. The next, which is not really the best find, this is a 16 gigabyte FMI on iPhone 6S. This one is stuck on the Apple logo. It's water damaged and has a backlight issue. So, yeah, it's also really cracked, as you can see. But the screen does work, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm actually trying to restore it right now. I put it in DFU mode, and I'm trying to restore it to iOS 12.2, and I'm also trying to get the iCloud removed from that one from the owner as well. So basically, that was all of the things I found in the Target bin. So yeah, I found an S2 that works, an iPhone 3G on 8 gigabyte, these 2 locked iPhone 4Ss, these 2 phones, which aren't locked. Best find is obviously this SE, of course. So this thing probably would have been best find anyways, because it's 32 gigabytes and this one's 16. But yeah, so that's basically all my finds. It's like the best haul I've had in a long time. I usually don't find things anymore, but I did this time. So yeah, this has been Gigabyte. If you guys like my content, you can subscribe, like the video. You can see other video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.